Good evening. As my city burns around me and I drink Dr. Pepper from a wine glass because I'm a douche, welcome everybody to Nexus at Night. I'm Atlas Nova.
How are you doing over there in hell?
Oh my god, I'm. It's fine. The LA is on fire for people who don't know where I live.
You're not dead.
Nope. I happen to live in the valley of LA, which tends to get dunked on a lot. But it's also one of the few places where there hasn't really been any destruction. If you look on a map of where I live, it's just in every direction. To the north, there's the Hearst fire. To the east is the Eaton fire. To the west is the Palisades fire. And for a time, to the south was the Sunset fire. There's like fucking Termina up in here.
Very nice.
Yep. And so it all started on like Tuesday, right? That's when it first broke out.
Yeah.
And Wednesday morning, the Palisades fire was really big and the Eaton fire was really big. And I had like a friend of mine had his place burned down. My high school that I went to when I was a kid burned down. And then one of my friends, his neighborhood that he grew up in, burned down. So I'm looking at this on a map, on a map, and it's like 0% containment. And I'm thinking, if I go to school in Southgate and I get the order that I have to evacuate, and I'm all the way down there, no. So I called off work, packed a go bag. My wife's school was still open for some reason. She went to work. And I'm sitting there, and it's not like the fires started going in the other direction. So Palisades started going up the coast. Eaton was so far away, or it didn't matter. And then this fire in the Hollywood Hills started, which is where my dad lives, and he had to evacuate. So it turned out it wasn't for me; it was for my dad. I had to. He ran over to our place and stayed there. But he only brought one night's dose of Parkinson's meds, so then we had to the next morning go back into an active evacuation zone for Parkinson's meds. They lifted it temporarily, but I was like, how long do we have to be here? You know?
Yeah.
So we run in there and we're like getting stuff, and I'm cleaning out his fridge because the power's been out for like 48 hours at this point. And I stole a lot of food. It was going to go bad anyway. My half siblings and my stepmom also came back to like pack a bag for real before, and so they could go. And I really felt bad for my sister's friend whose like actual home burned down, and she just looked really lost, and I felt really bad for the kid. And then I'm like, hey, you all right? And then every like 8 seconds, my stepmom would start screaming about something. So it kept like breaking the ability to process that trauma, I think, for her. So felt bad for her. But aside from that, it's just kind of been sitting here. LAUSD canceled school Thursday and Friday for the entire district. Hi, Zaru. Matt should be here. I'm not sure why he's not. Maybe he's asleep. That's a very, very real possibility. And I have my go bag packed, but I don't really. It's this weird mental space to be in. Like at the beginning of COVID, do you remember how? Yeah, it is 10 p.m. on the East Coast. Do you remember how at the beginning of COVID there was no expectation to be accomplishing anything? It was just don't die. That's your job. That's kind of what it felt like. Like, okay, don't burn alive. Make sure you got your shit ready to go. You know, have your documents and your pets and all that. And it's still sitting by the door for if the time comes, because both of those fires still aren't contained. The one in the Hollywood Hills luckily has been. My dad's power is back on, so he's back home. And good for him, because after 36 hours, I found the upper limit for how long I can take hanging out with my dad, which is 36 hours, give or take. With my mom, it's 3, so
Dad's doing something right, I guess.
Yeah. But just like by this morning, I was like, I fucking hate you. I hate your fucking face. I hate having to be. Fuck you. Get out of my house. Like that's all that I was saying in my head. What he's not doing anything wrong. Even what is
He's
that
just
bocce
chilling.
shirt? Yeah,
It's my Bochi shirt.
oh, bochi. Yeah. I can't stand my parents right now. It's bad. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes.
See, I can't stand them, but I still live with them, so
Yeah. Now, to be fair, when you live with them, you go about your life just with them in that sphere.
Mm-hmm.
In my dad's case, I was kind of having to entertain him, so it's different where you have to like be on for however long. Matt, what's
Hello.
up?
Sorry, I was taking a nap.
It's okay. I'm sorry to start late.
Oh, no, you're good. This is convenient
yeah.
for me.
He had to kick his dad out.
No, so I was hanging out with my dad while the power was out at his place because they were trying to contain the Sunset Fire, and
Right.
luckily they did. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that video of the helicopter dropping the water. That was on the Sunset Fire.
Jeez. That situation's crazy, and it sucks that it's becoming like common.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Climate disasters are
Hello.
awesome.
And then meanwhile, it's like I have some friends in Ohio, and they're like, "We just got 2 inches of snow," and I'm like, "Fuck you."
We got like 8 last weekend here.
Yeah. Atlas has an Instagram. Yep, you always at Atlas Novak. I'm not very hard to find. Shout out to all the firefighters. Correct. The firefighters from in-state, out of state, Canada, Mexico, all came to California's aid, and I think that's awesome. And they deserve our respect. I went to a burger place with my dad last night, and they were giving out free meals to first responders, which that's awesome.
Bet. Sick.
Yeah. So, yeah, just sort of. I kind of want to go like Runyon Canyon was one of the places that went up in the Sunset Fire, and a bunch of the people from my locals go there all the time to hike, and I kind of want to go see what it looks like afterward out of morbid curiosity. Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
See the charred ruins.
Kind of. Well, I mean, there's no structures; it's just brush. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then somebody or my old roommates. I don't know if I ever mentioned Zell on this podcast, but he was the guy who was dating the fog machine guy. That's Zell. He said that his theory is that the Palisades fire started because somebody was trying to destroy evidence for Diddy, and I was like, that's a really dumb conspiracy theory.
That's
But
wild.
Yeah. Did your local school district cancel school during the snowstorm? Matt.
Oh, yeah, for like 4 days.
Dang.
And then today was a 2-hour delay.
Was it 2 hour what?
Delay.
Oh. Jeez.
But nothing really changed, so I'm not sure why today was a 2-hour delay, and then they were closed yesterday.
Something.
They just said if you can't make it, whatever.
Yeah. It was the same thing. Like on the Wednesday, a bunch of the schools closed, but not all of the district, including mine. So I asked the teachers when I was out, like, "Hey, I'm sitting here ready to go in case something happens. What are the kids doing?" And they're like, "Well, about 3/4 of them are missing." And I'm like, "Okay, that makes sense. The air quality is really bad down there, but also, like, why would you go to school?
Yeah.
If you're hearing other schools getting closed, you're like, well, I'm not going to school either. Fuck that."
Everything's on fire. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Now this is all the way down in Southgate, where that's not as much of a problem. Like the fires aren't down there yet, but that's fire for you. It's the embers floating in the air and then hitting the brush or something, and
It's not
Going up.
great.
yeah. But yeah, that's that's been my week. Especially after having a 3-week winter break. This is weirdly surreal. I was just trying to get used to being back in class too.
I was like, nah, the universe decided no.
Yep.
Yeah, a 2-week winter break went into a 3-week winter break for us just because of the so.
3-week winter break went into
2-week winter break became a 3-week winter break because of snow.
No, I'm saying mine was 3 weeks. And then
Yeah,
we
mine
had-
is normally 2. It was
Yeah,
supposed to be
got
2, and now it is
Do
3.
you guys get winter breaks?
Yes.
You guys are getting paid?
I mean, I'm getting paid. I just don't. I don't like being employed.
No, like that's
Okay,
that's
but-
in the movie, right? Like I'm getting this much, I'm getting this much. You guys are getting paid?
Yeah.
I only remember that line from the Street Fighter movie. I think. I don't know why that's like I know it's from a different movie, but like I only remember that like a similar one from the Street Fighter movie, where
Yeah.
Zangief is like, "You guys got paid." Like, he's just in it for the love of the game.
Yeah. You're a bad guy, but that does not mean you're a bad guy. That's Wreck-It Ralph. Damn it. Last week I went to a new locals, which is the locals that Miles and Richard go to.
Oh.
And on our little Discord server there, Richard's like, it starts at 2. So I got there at 1:30, being like, all right, I'm early. And they're like, yeah, it starts at noon. Richard meant to put 12, not 2. So I got there. I'm like, all right, I'll just hang out with them and wait for them to scrub out, and then we'll go get food or something. It's a
Tragic.
huge local. Richard got first. So it's me and Miles sitting there waiting for him to scrub out, and he just goes all
That's
Did you at least play
So
casuals with people who scrubbed out?
the way. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Which was nice. Had a nice match with somebody playing Magnolia and a Levy Dress player, and then I one with Welstra, which is where that snarky comment came from on the Sunday, where I was like, I would be X1 with Welstra, but fucking Richard told me the wrong time.
you
That
know
was highly unfortunate.
unlucky.
Yep. Them's the breaks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny though.
Yeah,
What?
That's
that's pretty funny though.
It is, yeah,
in a dumb way.
definitely.
Well, now
So-
you know.
Yeah, now I know. How was your guys' weeks?
Oh, you weren't
Oh.
here for it. My car got flooded. I mean, I told you over our group chat, but yeah, my car flooded.
Dear Lord.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was just like
Yeah.
water got in through the sunroof. And, the Honda dealership wanted to charge $1,600 to fix it.
What?
I did not do that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so we just went to a local mechanic. He charged me like $100 to clean out the sunroof. Didn't need to replace the seal on it either. I was like,
Good.
that was fine. So, if
Oh,
I
we just
had
had a bunch of gunk in there, or
well, yeah, which Honda did say that, but like they also wanted to replace the seal on the sunroof and charge me $1,000 for it.
What the?
never go to
Yeah.
the dealership. It seems like.
Yeah. No, like it still costs like $200 just for them to diagnose the issue. And then went to a different gas station to go and like vacuum all the water out, which they didn't get all of it. So my dad went to Costco and bought a shop vac.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
So yeah, one of these days we're gonna go figure that out and get the rest of the water that the gas station didn't get to.
Still can't believe you had a suit and tie but wore Converse on your wedding I think he's talking about me.
Yeah.
Says the only guy
Yeah.
who's had a wedding. The reason is that actually I have them in a box behind me.
Oh, there's lore.
They say Mr. and Mrs. on them. It was on purpose.
That's sick.
I
That's
thought it
pretty
was
cool.
The problem
And
is that
it's cozy.
Yeah.
they have no support though. So by like I don't know 2 hours in, my feet were killing me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You should just wear like running shoes next time.
Well, yeah, but
But dress
that's
shoes,
the most
good
millennial
dress
behavior.
shoes are just so incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
That's true. Also, I fucking hate like dressing up anyway, so the Converse is kind of a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
The
fair.
idea.
And I bought like nice running shoes 6 months ago for the Japan trip that I went on, and they're already starting to get worn down.
Really, that's
Mm.
terrible.
Yeah. They were only
I'm
$100,
wearing-
but like still that's $100.
Well, if they lasted 6 months, that's not terrible.
That's how long my shoes usually last.
Oh, okay. Fuck that. That's awful then.
Yeah, my week's been pretty
Um,
chill.
yeah.
I played KOF for like 2.5
Mhm.
hours yesterday. 36 matches against somebody who's pretty good. So that was a lot.
Not
They're like,
bad.
want to play KOF? And sure. And then he did like a 1st to 10 lobby, and then like we finished one 1st to 10, and he just like insta readies for the next 1st to 10. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then he's like insta readies for the 3rd 1st to 10. I'm like, hold up, I can do like 5 first to 5.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's a lot of games.
Yeah.
The remember when we were kids and you could play video games for like 5 hours? Just
Yeah.
no support.
Yeah.
And then now after about an hour, we're like, wow, this is getting to be a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
we
Well, it depends on what game I'm playing. Because
Yeah,
like
That's true.
if I get really invested in something, I can definitely go for 5 hours straight. But yes, these days, even going back to games I used to play a lot as a kid, I'm like, yeah, after like 2 hours, it starts to get tedious.
well, it's not even that it got tedious. It's exhausting because like you're playing a fighting game like that. Like there's constantly stuff going on. Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta constantly like you're looking at the screen, reacting to stuff. Trying to get things happening on screen. And it's tough. It's tough for a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly hitting
Very,
buttons in KOF, basically.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hell.
Normally, this is when I would start yapping about the anime, but the opening got copyright struck, so the English sub version that they normally put on YouTube is delayed now.
That's so
What?
sick.
How does that even work? Isn't it?
I
their stuff?
don't know. Clearly, something has gone wrong with YouTube's content ID, as it always does.
You know what it reminds me of is like I made bacon a couple nights ago, and I finished making the bacon. I wrapped it up, ate some, wrapped it up, put it in the fridge. I'm cleaning up. The smoke from the fire that I have finished making sets off the smoke alarm.
Yeah.
I'm done. There is nothing currently on fire.
Yeah, that's great.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like the copyright strike was probably automated, right? Like obviously
Of
if they're
course, yeah.
putting an opening into their anime, they should have secured the rights to everything, but like YouTube's content ID is bullshit, so
Makes sense.
that's fun.
Just making stuff up over there.
Yeah.
because it's not Bushi music. I bought the Stardust Blade TD, and
Mhm.
I don't really know what it is you do to upgrade it, but I'll probably do like a sample fight with it tonight, which is what I'm sleeving up right now.
Okay.
Um,
Be right back.
Well-
but
In the meantime, new cards.
new cards, a PogChamp, Swirtle Wineglass. What do we got here?
Yeah.
Bushiroad
So,
probably didn't get the rights to the opening for Crunchyroll.
I mean, I imagine that they did. Like, I have to assume this is just some weird copyright nonsense because of
Of course.
weird bad automation.
Yeah, I really
this-
hope he's filling a glass. Just keep it going.
Today we had Levy Dross announced last week, and then they like suddenly before the stream added in Listiophale support
Okay.
to the stream. So we have some bullshit comment that puts itself into soul and gives something 5k. I'm going to skip past that now.
Okay.
We have White Pants Dance Lassica. So it's a grade 2 when it's put from the rearguard circle into your soul by the ability of Listiophale. Counter blast 1, draw a card. And then your Vanguard gets a battle door until the end of the turn.
Okay.
This card is okay. It was like, it's not what I would want for Listiophale. I think like the deck is already a bit counterblast heavy, even though you do have some countercharging available. And like a battle door is okay. It's probably this feels like a card I would only play like 1 or 2 of for the divine skill, and then like every other turn, your opponent either just PGs the Vanguard, which okay, that's still 1 extra card, baby, and then or they'll just like if they don't PG, then they're just going to be calling 2 or more cards anyways, because Listiophale already gets really big. Like, also, why doesn't this just have a second line of text? Like, why does it only have 1 ability? Like,
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at the delivery of 1 extra card, baby. Like, just so deadpan.
Yeah, well, like, okay, you get 1 extra card. Maybe that matters sometimes.
Sure.
But yeah, this card is like kind of okay, I guess. But like, why doesn't it have a second line of text? It's a double rare. Like, you can give it a second ability. All of Chris Rain's double R's have a second ability.
You know,
go fuck yourself. Like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
there was
Anyway.
there's a post related to this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. By the one and only level 1 on Twitter, Mr. John Chaden.
Oh boy.
Was like too lazy to write words about Chris Rain new card. All I got is this image, and it's the image of like another. It's like the Patrick LeBron, like the Patrick Star, SpongeBob, LeBron James, Miami Heat image, where he's like, and it's like another crazy double R grade 2 for Chris Rain.
I mean, I don't know if Chris Rain's double R is even all that crazy, but like we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, this card is like mid at best.
Gotta love it.
Anyways, we also got Levy Draw support. Yay.
Yay! Levy Dross.
That wasn't an excited yay.
How's the discussion about Levy Dross going? People excited?
I don't know. Twitter is unusable, so it's hard to follow.
That's true.
For God's sake, people, come to Blue Sky.
Yeah. Don't worry though. I can have 20,000 blue check comments about how all the California wildfires are woke's fault.
Or you just get like blue checks, just like farming interaction, and like to like reply in every single tweet. It's actually horrendous.
Yeah, like oh boy, the same GIF for the 15th time.
Yep. Like I said, come over. We have we'll make a starter pack. Outer Orange and Different Fight are already there with us.
Yeah. Anyways, if you have an Infinity Eyes marker in the same column as it, it has resist. It has cute art. Look at it. It's just a little
cute
guy.
He's a little dude. Good for him.
Fiendish Beauty Noble. Mellowell. If this is on Rearguard Circle with an Infinity Eyes, it gets 1 and it gets shouts to get shield plus 10,000 and power plus 5,000, active on both turns. Whatever. And then the only card that actually matters, Acquired Pantherad. So when it's placed on Rearguard Circle with an Infinity Eyes, it gets power plus 5,000. And then if you have another Infinity Eyes in the same column as it, then you can give something else power plus 5,000.
What's the name of this thing? Acquired Panther. That sounds like an STD.
Damn, you acquired Pantherad. You might want to get some lotion for that. We have an anti-itch cream. Anyways, at the end of the battle, the attacks.
There's like a shitty drug commercial for it.
So at the end of the battle attacks, you can retire it. Look at the top 7 cards. Choose a grade 3 or greater Levy Dross, add it to your hand and shuffle. So this card just like does everything. Obviously, like searching for another copy of, or searching for a copy of Levy Dross is obviously really helpful for getting what's his name, Imperio online, but also just the fact that it's like a thing that you can call early. Like one of the weaknesses of Levy Dross is that a lot of your cards are like on place if you have an Infinity Eyes, so you can't actually play them grade 2.
Yeah.
So this like solves 2 problems at once, where it is a early game unit you can use to have some like early aggression, especially alongside the new like shield cyclers that got revealed last week. I think Levy Dross does actually have a pretty competent early game now. And then, of course, it like fuels your engine for Imperio.
Great. So more Levy Dross being good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this card is like insane. It just kind of does everything you needed. So it would take a lot to like power creep out what Levy Dross is capable of, especially because it has like so many new tools.
Yeah. Hang on.
And I would.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
All right, now I have a profile picture on Blue Sky. I did it.
I still haven't uploaded anything to my Blue Sky.
It's the same profile picture I have on Twitter.
Yeah. I'll have to draw a new one eventually. I should update Sarsaparilla. Been a while since I've just given her a makeover.
Oh, it is a Panther Wasp, huh?
Yeah, it is. All of Levy Dross's unit are like animal bugs.
Horrifying.
Yeah. Look, this one's like a little hamster ladybug.
Yeah.
The fun continues. So apparently the evacuation line is coming up to my wife's school, so she might have to run over there and help the principal with the files.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep. I don't think the flames are like, at the door yet, but the evacuation line is there. So
Yeah.
look.
How horrifying.
Hopefully she's A-okay.
I hope so too. 8% containment on the Palisades fire. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Up from 0%.
That's true. I'm not like saying that to blame the firefighters or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm more talking about whoever the hell is in charge of the weather.
Mhm.
Come on, people in Santa Ana.
Dude, weather sucks.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
You're good.
I don't know. I was just gonna make some quip about the Rothschild, but like MBT can do that better because he
already has done it.
Yeah.
It was on the last will. It was on not the most recent will of the council, but the will of the council before that.
Yeah. God, he was MBT was so fucking annoying on this week's episode of Will.
The one today.
Yeah.
I've not listened to the one that came out today. I just listened to last week.
Yeah.
Why? What's his deal today?
He was just being extra annoying.
He
Like,
does that sometimes.
Yeah, like every now, I mean, he has a tendency to do like what if thing, but other thing. But also like every few episodes, he'll like run into a story where he'll just like dig in his heels and like shift the goalpost 50,000 miles to try and make himself correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I met people like that.
Yeah, and like Peeps and Danny, as much as I like them, are stupid enough to fall for it sometimes.
Peeps is usually on point.
Yeah. But every now and then, like, MBT does manage to, like, trick him.
Dang.
But this week, Peeps is on vacation or something, so we got Farfa instead.
Oh, no.
And Farfa is like...
Farfa is actually,
Farfa.
like, a normal human being when he has to talk about actual adult things.
What the heck?
Like, he does occasionally have, like, yap sessions with MBT, where he's, like, a normal human being. He was probably the most...
It, like, activates his stupidity.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, like, as soon as he has to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, like, participate in stream, it activates his undiagnosed ADHD.
He becomes
Doesn't he have a child too? Like his kid is
Yes.
Hoyo
like 5 or
Farfa.
something?
One of these days, I'll get you to sit down and listen to Will with me, Atlas. You need to listen to the Gaycation episode. That was peak.
That was.
Okay.
Jesus.
I will if you listen to Better Offline.
Yeah, like we can share podcasts one of these days.
All right.
Anyways, next week we're gonna get Liel Odium support.
Hooray.
Yay.
Determining Jetfang.
Yeah. It's like
Auto
a
on rear at the end of the battle that you're grade 3 or
it's like a
greater
bad
Vanguard-
piece of youth perk support.
I
not
know. If
determining,
no
it's
trigger
determining.
units were revealed, it gets plus 10k. Just if you missed plus 10k.
Yeah.
Hey.
I assume this also works if you didn't perform drive checks, but who knows? I guess like youth perk on the restand will always get the 1, so if the 1 misses, it's a 20k beater.
That would work if you had no drive checks based on a reading here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. At the end of the battle, your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attacked. So no, you can't do it if. Oh, I guess you can do it if there's no drive checks, but does this one get to 0 drives, or does it get to?
I
Does
don't
something
know.
get to 0 drives?
Okay, so the
'Cause
way
usually
I'm
the
reading
Vanguard
it,
standards go to 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but if it's something like Youth Perk where it's like 2 then 0 or whatever,
Yeah, but then also you play a bunch of cards that gives it back a drive, so like this
Yeah.
card's bad. We don't need to discuss
like
this
if you-
further.
if you
Cool.
whiff it the first time and then because you whiffed, you can do it again. Like that's kind of interesting.
bizarre.
But wait, it's
Yeah.
once per turn. Fuck this thing. This is terrible.
Who cares? Yeah,
Joker.
like we don't need to devote this much brain power to a bad common. And instead we have new prison support. So Arrow of Confinement, Schmidt Shower. Oh damn, Joshua Schmidt's playing this game now.
Schmitty. Yeah.
So when it's
No.
placed on rearguard circle, if you have a prison, this gets power plus 5k, then you can energy blast 2 and imprison one of your opponent's rearguards. This card's okay. The other one, Aurora Battle Princess Welt Kipple. So when it's placed on rearguard circle, energy blast 3, your opponent either imprisons a card from your hand, or if they didn't imprison anything, they imprison 2 from drop zone instead. During your turn, if you have 2 or more cards in prison, it gets 5k.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, this card is like pretty good, right? Like, I mean, the prison deck already has 15 different ways to get to 10 cards in prison. So,
Yeah.
like, this is just like, all right, you can do that more.
Pretty free.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty free. But, like,
And they don't have like any energy blast. Like this is basically like giving energy blast support to these old decks anyway. So
yeah. So this card's like,
Pretty
whatever.
reasonable.
It's fine. I think the prison deck is just going to keep, like, ongoing with what it currently does, which is just like turbo out to 10 cards in prison and then
And-
murder the shit out of you with the grade 4.
It does that pretty well for what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this is putting a hat on a hat. Well, Kipple also sounds like an STD.
Yep. It's okay. We have a pill for that one.
Doc, why are my genitals purple? Don't worry about it. Just take this pill.
Yeah. It's you got Welt Kipple. We also got Chris Rain support.
It's gonna come out my nose.
When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Chris Rain, it gets 5k, and if you have 5 or more units, it gets 10k. Next, Energetic Yellow Prenel. So this is the double R. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater card with Chris Rain, it gets 5k, and then you can Soul Blast 1. Look at the top card of your deck, either call it to rearguard circle or discard it. And then it also gets 5k shield if you have a Chris Rain.
Ooh, scandalous.
This card's okay.
Seems like they're doing that with a lot of newer cards where it's like, here's a cool thing. Also, 5 days. You're fine.
Yeah.
Make it a
Like,
10.
did Chris Rain need another like mediocre plus card?
Yeah.
You're the one who plays Chris Rain. You tell us. Plus
Like-
5k clap.
Yeah, like it's fine. It's weird that it discards the card rather than just like putting it back or something, or putting it to the bottom of the deck. You know, like Levy Dross gets a card that looks at the top 2, and you can add 1 to hand and put the rest on top or bottom. This one is just like, no, actually, like discard it, a thing that Chris Rain cannot interact with. And then, like, pulling it to rearguard circle is like, sure, that's fine, whatever. It's gonna feel bad when you inevitably call a trigger sometimes, but you're just gonna bounce it back to your hand, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think this card is that crazy. It's just like okay, and like a bunch of other
things. Shield. Like you're probably not playing Forward, right? But
Yeah,
like,
probably not. Like maybe a 2 of.
yeah.
And also like Soul is kind of scarce in the deck if you're because if you're playing like the Bermuda Ride line with like Sedna and Aqua, you're already Soul Blasting one for that. You're probably Soul Blasting like Yuika. You also have to Soul Blast for Tolmana, the grade 2 from the last set that like searches any grade 1 from the deck. That's not a Sentinel. So it's like I don't know. I feel like Chris Rain needs some sort of resource gain. Like the deck counterblasts a lot, it soul blasts a decent amount. It has energy charging, but because of that, they printed a bunch of cards that energy blast.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like I
This
don't know.
bitch.
So yeah, but that's just my impression. Like every time they reveal a new Chris Rain card, is like this card is okay. The deck is probably still meh.
Yeah. I mean, there's something to just having like a suite of good units with different names, right?
Yeah.
So,
But
like,
you don't even really play like full Highlander with it because you can
No.
usually get like the different names you need for Chris Rain to function like consistently enough.
mhm.
You know, unless you're me, round 5 at locals. And next week we're getting a new ride line, Hound Razor, that's focused on like the high beast tamers.
Sure.
Interesting. I always
But they're,
liked the
like,
idea
citizens,
of
right?
like the high dog breeder
Mhm.
Akane thing
Yeah.
where it went off the race of the card instead of the
Yeah, so
um
clearly Bushiroad read the Twitter thread I did like ages ago, and they're making all of these into real ride deck lines.
and again, the one after
Oh.
the what's it called? Peristearfolium.
I don't know. It was Cristiano support, so my eyes immediately glazed over.
Okay, all right, I'll make this quick. So I'm mispronouncing this. Rapins, which come on, guys. When the grade 2, when this is placed on rear from the drop zone by the ability of one of your grade 3 or higher great vanguards with Christianos, choose a card from your hand or drop zone and place it in your soul. If you place a card from your hand, draw one, and then continuous on rear. If a vanguard is grade 3 or greater and has Christianos in its name, it gets boost. Okay, and then Nurture Elf is a grade 1 when this is discard from your deck during your main phase. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or higher Christianos, you can Soul Blast, call this card to rare, and it is plus 5k. I mean, sure, whatever. Check out the new thinly disguised fetish as a red line. Yeah. This is the same country that has a chain called Strawberry Fetish. So, you know. Let's see.
All right. Any decks in particular you were wanting to try out?
Well, I sleeved up the Stardust Blade, but I haven't upgraded it at all. But let's give it a shot.
Okay, I'll play an appropriate deck for that matchup.
Well, because this is Vanguard, I have the chance to overtrigger and then get the stupid. Yeah, I'll put the Dragon Empire OT in there just to kind of even the stakes.
Oh, this isn't the right box.
Now I'd be playing the.
Oh yeah, what was your bonus
Gene.
card?
What?
What was your bonus card? From the
My bonus card. Oh, it was the front. The front trigger. Yeah.
You at least upgrade the triggers to affect triggers.
Yeah. Like I have the effect triggers IRL in the Eugene, but I don't want to swap them all over, so just pretend the all of them are their upgraded version, just for simplicity's sake.
Yeah. Anyways, you were expecting Eugene, but everything's kind of on fire right now.
Yep. Mail is pretty much a no-go at the moment. Although I did order it like a week and some change, but that's TCG player. You joke,
Yeah.
you're not going.
Hey, yep. Elementaria.
I got the Elementaria out of my Stardust Blade TD. Good for you.
Lucky.
That was lucky.
beast.
I can't find my third copy of Elementaria, and I'm a little annoyed.
I realized, or I bought a Luard deck set for $90 because I'm sick of waiting for undercover. Like, I just want it that bad. But them's the breaks, I guess. Okay, now for the fun pot, because Aha! I still haven't gotten this completely right, where I have to kind of balance it on this thing to get it.
Please
to
just buy
stay.
like one of those desk clamps that you can attach a camera to.
Actually, I do have one of those desk lamps, but it's in the kitchen. And Katie uses it when she records cooking TikToks. But sure, I'll make sure to bring it in here when I'm doing that. Oh yeah, did you guys have New Year's resolutions?
Absolutely not.
Be slightly less of a lazy fat piece of shit.
Okay. My
Build a
individual
boat,
one
Matt?
was finish the play part of my teacher musical by the end of 2025. Obviously cooking will take longer. Or not cooking, the music will take longer. And as a couple, it's for me to cook dinner once a week. That's why my brain said cooking.
Yeah.
I wonder if here I'll just like put a card there. Is that
Is-
visible, or should I turn on the overhead lights and see if that works?
It's a bit dark.
Okay, let's see. What that looks like.
Did you get my text? Yeah. Oh. No, you'll go check it. It's not China in person. It was a better station in person.
Gotcha. Also took the opportunity to get the charger. That didn't really seem to do much.
Yeah, it pretty much looks the same. I can't even tell that they're on.
Interesting. Okay.
I guess the next present I get you is a fucking key light.
No,
Yeah.
I have a ring light. Just relax.
sucks.
It doesn't suck. It works fine.
Yeah.
It's just that it's over there. You can see it being
Yeah.
on. Like, watch. Huh? Like,
right. I mean, the actual
is
like,
that a full
next pro-
table? No more corner gaming? Yeah. So Root Beer was oh so gracious and got me a second camera. I did have to order a what's it called? Adapter for USB-A, USB-C.
Mhm.
But that's okay. Also, realize I'm gonna have to. There's only 2 ports on this computer. I have to take out the microphone probably.
Oh no.
To charge my computer. So, that being the case, let's just do that.
Nice Matt root beer.
Hell yeah. Goes along with my Bochi shirt.
Okay, do I
Hell
turtle
yeah.
or should I take out the
You sound okay.
no? Yes, no.
That's fine.
It's fine if you sound a little shitty.
Okay, but you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We rolling? You want even
Yeah.
or odd?
Odd's good.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. You're going first, probably.
Yep, I am.
2 back.
I have not watched it. I don't know. I've never really followed like Bang Dream all that much. It probably would be my thing if I bothered to sit down and do it, but like sometimes I get so lazy and stuck into whatever routine I normally have that I just don't bother watching new anime.
Not an anime, but Katie and I are watching a show called Severance. You guys ever hear of that?
Nope.
It's Adam Driver, and it's a dystopia where you can choose to become severed, and your in-work self and out-of-work self don't remember each other. So you get in the elevator to go to work, and then it looks like you're like seizing out, and then you become your in-work self, and vice versa. So they don't really know of the world outside of that, and then the people outside don't know of the world inside. And then, of course, this is rife with workplace abuse and dystopia shit. It's good. Also, Christopher Walken is in it as kind of a minor character, which is funny. Yeah, well, it's Christopher Walken. He takes literally any role.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, so you're on first?
Yep. I will draw. I think I will drop this, right? Yep. Ride. Go ahead.
Draw. All right, absolute garbage. Discard. Go into this. Yeah, my energy.
You did at least change things over to add in like Union the Sky, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. Put Union the Sky in, put the Stardust Blades in, and all that good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so 8 to man. Oh, I forgot to draw from the red deck. Okay.
I'll guard.
The boy.
Okay.
Went undefeated at locals with my go and decided to watch the anime on a whim and got hooked. Nice. Oops.
Nice. All right. I really hope this is actually like 50 cards. I didn't count before I started playing it.
You dummy. I'm going to assume it is. If it's not, we'll make fun of you later.
Yeah, you know. I assume I'm smart enough to have like filled out the cards that I was missing, but you never know. Oh,
damn, Ruby, you hit a lot of triggers this game.
Yeah. Call. I'll Energy Blast. Grab back my grade 2. I don't need a hand. Fuck everything.
Better not jump the 405. I'm gonna be pissed.
18.
No guard.
Okay. Crit power.
The boy and Indust. What does that say? Inductance. Right. Sorry.
Okay. 18.
23.
Okay. 28.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Heal. Heal the boy.
All right. Go ahead.
Stand. Draw. Get another 3. Soul Blast to ride. I noticed pretty much any Dragon Empire build just runs this.
Yeah. It's free.
Yeah. Well, they also have it in Keter, don't they?
I don't think so.
There's like one other nation that has it. Do I want to? Yeah, why not? Okay, Stardust Blade. Counter Blast. Top 5. Less than or equal to Vanguard, which unfortunately is this because it's
Good job.
Fantastic.
Nice shuffling.
Yep, and then Vanguard gets when someone's retired by card ability, get any normal unit, call it to rear, and then this unit
That's
gets,
that part doesn't matter because I think it's only retired during my turn or something like that.
it just says by your ability. So like if you demolish Griffin,
Yeah,
but yes, that is true.
yeah, but effectively, like I would have to interact with you, which is not happening. That part's not the one that matters.
Yeah, but it also gets 3K for every normal unit on field and in drop, which right now is 3.
1.
Well, field and drop.
Oh yeah, 3.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's move that up and then call the boy. Oops. And then call Cosmore's effective Verhila. Reveal the grade 3 from the right deck. So he gets a crit.
Yep.
Cool. So here's 10 with. Oh wait, no, it's 3K for every. So
I'm
3, 6,
taking
9,
it.
12. Yes, but I'm gonna change the attack pattern. Okay, so 16 to Van.
16.
Yeah.
I'll block it.
All right. Now you're taking Vanguard with a crit.
Yes.
Inductance Dragon.
1. Drive check 2.
Okay. Swing with the boy. Cosmore's effect. Energy charge 1. 23.
I'll take that. Power.
Go ahead.
Stand, and I will draw. Ride for free because I have friends.
Nice.
Energy charge 3. Well, not ride this. Ride for my deck. Like fucking moron. Anyways, like I said, ride for free because I had a friend unit.
Hooray!
Let's see how this works. 3 or more other friends, all of your vanguards with 40, you get 5k, and if your opponent's grade 3 or greater, this gets 10k, so. And then all of your units in the same column. So this is 28. This is only 18. This is 18 from Vanguard. And she has 3 drives.
Take it. Go.
Okay. 1, drive check 2, drive check 3.
It's melty.
Draw.
Okay.
Power to Van. Draw 1.
Discard a Fortia, restand. 18, 26, 1 drive.
120. I'll take that.
Okay. Heal trigger. No. Actually, what are you at 3 damage?
3.
Yeah.
Correct.
Power here, and I do heal.
Damage. Nothing.
Okay. 28.
I'm at 20. What's the other one hitting for?
Also 28.
I'll just grab it the OT. God damn it.
28.
Take that. Another Jin.
You know Ezwar is a 15k shield, right? Or is it 10k or 15k shield?
15k, and I completely forgot about that. Thank you. Oh well. All right, draw. Let's go discard. For this, I'm at 10 energy. Very fun. Let's go Calling Inductance.
Yep.
Soul Blast. Deck top 7 for an ultimate skill.
Yep. If you're
3,
like
4,
me,
5,
you'll whiff it
6.
every time.
Yeah, probably. Union of the Sky is not an ultimate skill, it's a Regalis piece.
Yeah.
No, that's a bummer. But at least he has boost, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, that's funnier. Okay, what is on your board that's important?
This gives 5k to my Vanguard, and next turn it'll be 10k. It'll get an additional 10k. This gives 5k to everything in the column. This only works on place. This only works when something is played in the same column.
Okay, I'll kill
And
the
I
guy in
counter-
front.
Okay, this one?
Yeah, bound. And then call the boy from drop.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna energy blast 7 to draw one. I guess that's what happens. Okay. Cool. Swing with the boy. This is 23 energy charge 1.
3. And guard for 28.
Okay. This is 23 counterblast. Stand Verhela, and then Cosmore's effect stand itself.
Yep. I'll take your Vanguard.
First, PG. Second, Fanvare.
Okay. I need that.
Big chunking defense. Yeah, pretty much. You said you took it, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And then here's 23 energy charge. Oh, wait. No, that's once per turn. So I can only do it once.
Yep.
Okay. And then 23, that one works.
Okay. Let's take that too.
Okay. I'm done. Go ahead.
Draw. Okay. I'm gonna call over it. Energy blast 3. Grab Fortia back from my drop zone. Then I will counterblast 1 from her effect to draw. Call.
Honestly, I would love to have this just competently built and then
Mhm.
carry it around with me and be like, oh, you want to learn how to play Vanguard? Haha. Like, it's
Yeah.
very simple and elegant.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Atlas, how many cards you got in hand over there?
I got 6.
Hmm.
Why?
Just asking.
Great starter product. Agreed. Edwin, our friend Edwin, was getting back in the game when I pointed him to this. Edwin, if you're watching, hi.
You know what? I'll overcommit. Why the fuck not? I think I need more power. This is 18.
That's 18.
3 drives.
I'll PG that. Discard.
Okay. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Third check, nothing.
That is 6 drives of nothing.
Yep.
Awesome.
Restand. 26.
Same thing.
7. Nothing.
Yep. This is 28.
28.
2 cards over there?
You'll
Yep.
never get for free.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is 38.
Okay. 28 and 43.
Yeah.
Double intercept.
Okay. You're good.
Stand. Draw.
2 cards.
Charge 5. Let's see. I could. All right, this is probably taking the piss a little bit, but Inductance Dragon,
Mm-hmm.
try for the thing. Let's see.
You already know my hand is
3, 4, 5.
garbage.
Yes, I do, but also I managed to get it that time. That's great. Okay. Ah. Okay. Play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you got a cold boy.
Mm-hmm.
Nerd is retired. Doesn't matter. And is it every other? Everything. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So plus 15, 18, 21.
You know I don't have a PG in my hand.
Okay, fine. Take all the fun out of it, I guess. I know I'm being such a dick. I'm sorry. Yeah, so swing with an impossibly huge number. Energy charge 1.
GG.
All right.
You saw me blank 7 drive checks in a row. You know I have nothing.
But it's funnier this time. Oh, good. Root Beer, you have my friend's luck that plays this deck. He was 1 to pass on his triple drive 2 turns in a row, and all 6 were blank. It's impressive.
Yeah. All right, now I'm just going to quickly I'm not playing this deck again, but I do need to quickly count to make sure I'm not cheating. I'm pretty sure
Okay,
I'm
that's
not,
good.
though, because I'm playing the grade 2 that calls things back.
I did make the mistake of playing something that I hadn't used in so long. It was before the the main deck is 50 now, not 47 or 46.
Maybe
So I
have
was
more
just
than 50
playing.
cards.
3,
What?
4, 4.
I was talking about Root Beer
4,
having more than 50 cards in his deck because he didn't hit any triggers.
5, 6.
Can you play one of GFA's hits? What is
No,
GFA's
7,
hits? Because there's the card called GFA, right?
9, 10, 10, 10.
For some reason, I don't think
Nope, that was 50.
That's good.
I just needed to make sure I wasn't cheating.
Hooray!
Cheating. Bad.
Oh, her songs. I don't really. It's not like we're playing music in the
Yeah.
middle of the stream. Also, sorry, I keep checking my phone.
Well, you have a reason.
Yes.
All right, now I get to play my other bad deck.
All right. Well, since I'm getting the lure deck set, I'm going to treat the PG in Undercover as Ezreal.
Yeah, go
And
for
then-
it.
Yep, cool. As long as you're cool with it. And that means more fuckery can be introduced. And also, this is probably going to be the last thing.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yep. Fantastic.
Do I want to play my other bad deck, or do I want to play one of my like medium decks?
I don't know, but
Let's roll a dice.
roll a dice to see what he's playing. Let's see.
Oakley dokley. Time to job with my favorite deck again.
Well, I'm playing the thing that you made me play by force and then I fell in love with, so that's your fault as I take it. 3 back. Okay.
2, 3, 4. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to see in my opening hand. Thank God. Oh, thank God the right deck just fixes that for me.
Dang. Some guy in this other Discord was telling me was complaining that the KOF 96 Geese Howard theme wasn't in KOF 15, and we're all like, it's there. Man doesn't know.
Stockholm Syndrome in action. Funny considering who I look like.
Yeah,
Though
and
apparently
then
it doesn't
like
exist.
Stockholm Syndrome is like probably not a real thing, but you know. All right, even or odd?
No, odd.
It is a 5.
Okay. I'll go first. Draw. Let's go discard. get the thing to get the horny spies, and I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Okay, that's a duplicate I can live with. Ditch. Right. Energy charge 3. Draw. 8.
Take it.
Okay. Biscotti.
Draw trigger. I keep wanting to like show it to there
Mm-hmm.
where the camera used to be. Power drawing.
All right. Go ahead.
Draw. Discard
Still in
horny
damage. We can see
spies.
it.
What?
Still in damage. We can see it. What, are you gonna lie to us?
Yeah.
That'd be
Good
wild.
point. Get another horny spies. And then play the first one and drop.
Mhm.
Top 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put the cat as the gauge.
Okay.
Play the breed 2, counterblast. Top 5. Get Ezras.
Yep.
Um, 10.
I'll take that. Another Biscotti.
10.
OT to pass.
Draw. Go ahead.
Stand. Draw. Okay. Drop Biscotti. Ride. Energy Blast. Draw. And then Soul Blast. Draw 2. Drop a normal unit. I'll drop a Sequence Wizard. Why not? This hand fucking sucks. But I kind of don't need the call skill with this hand, so call. Tendavan.
I'll take it.
Crit power.
First heal, you're at 1 or 2.
I'm at 1.
Power to Van, get a heal.
Mm-hmm.
And second check, crit.
Okay. So you're at 30 now.
Yes.
28 to rear.
He dead.
Go ahead.
Stand, draw, charge. Okay. Discard. For the grade 3. Let's see. Play Horny Spies, top 7. Gets Upski died
Mm-hmm.
in there, and then I'm going to Soul Blast to call him in the back row.
Okay.
Anyway. Energy Blast 2. Check top 7.
Mm-hmm.
Put something up in there. Put another Upski died.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because our channel's not monetized. Oh. Oh. Oh, they had to cut out all the ads from the episode. That's funny. I'll go watch the episode after this.
All right, call Dayra, Counterblast.
I just
5. Wow, that's nothing. Awesome. Oh, that was a waste. You're a grade 2, right?
Yep.
No drive checking Upski died for me, which sucks, but that's okay. All on floor. And the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with Dara, Soul Blast.
Okay.
20.
25.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. All right, 13 to Van.
Okay. So Obscura is 23, right?
Correct.
And the other column's also 23?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll... Yeah, let's go to the pass.
But how will I know? You buy Harry and Nightmares. I'm buying Harry, that's for sure. First, crit. I'll do all effects to Ups, you died.
Okay.
And on 4. So
Okay.
nothing. Here's 23.
Sure. Power.
Okay. Energy Blast 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce the cat. And here's 33 with a crit.
Okay. We'll block that.
And I'm done. Go ahead.
Stand and draw. Immediately drop that. I'll energy charge 3. All right, let's
Energy
put
gun.
back both fucking copies of Idaros and Sequence Wizard. And then I get to draw a card.
Cool.
Call. All right.
A lot of shiny cards you got here.
Yeah. Gonna paid so much money for this deck to just suck ass.
Oof.
Yeah, but that's okay. You know. 18 to Vanguard.
Start with the cat. Puts Dara on bottom
Mm-hmm.
for 23.
Yep. Pack with Vanguard. Skill. Counterblast. Bind this. Call another one. Istir restands. These both get 5. Fucking blocks. And then I will Soul Blast 1 for Idaros effect after this.
Holy crap. How can she see that? Oh, the archer. That's why. Sorry.
Soul Blast.
No guard.
Yep, this is 18.
Take it.
Sequence Wizard and Asperonia.
Damage. Grade 1.
Boy, we are not getting the trigger luck today. 28.
28. Intercept for 33.
Okay.
Actually controlling your triggers.
Also 28.
Let's go. Start with the cat. Put these two back
Mm-hmm.
in right deck. So 33.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Stand. Draw. God damn it. Persona Ride.
Okay.
Draw 1. I hate that Monitored Trist doesn't have the word undercover in the name. Call Dara. Top 5. Grab a Persona Ride. That's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing on cycle 2? I'm there. Okay. Here's 20. Swing Soul Blast. This is 23 with a single drive.
I'll take that.
Drive check is a crit. Let's go crit here. Power to Dayra.
Okay, first check, second check, crit.
Back to the bottom. Swing with Vanguard. Counterblast.
Yep.
Well, this other Upski died. This
RPG?
is yeah.
Yep.
Okay. First draw trigger. Let's go power to the Opsky guide. And draw.
Mm-hmm.
Second heal. Where are you at? 4?
Yep.
Okay. No heal. Power to Dayra.
Okay.
Okay. Here's 33.
All right. Well,
And then this is 20. Soul Blast for 40.
sure. Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
hadn't beat that.
Just draw the Persona Red.
I could have just taken the fucking damage.
I do declare it is quite blustering. I haven't done that bit in a long time.
Energy block. I could have really just taken the damage.
Oh man.
Fuck my gay ass life.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle the deck anyway, so out of curiosity. Of course. 28.
28. Let's go. I'll take that one. Damage, crit, Artivan.
For the record, if I had taken it, I would have OT healed, draw the heal. The next card was a Persona Ride. Anyways,
pretty
attack with my
hilarious.
Vanguard.
I'll PG that because I can. Discard.
Fuck my gay ass life.
What is this? 2006.
Ugh. This gets +5. You said you were, or you said you PG'd it?
I did. Yes.
Okay. Draw a card, of course. Twin drive. Cool.
Average.
What
Vanguard.
what the fuck is this? This was 13, 18.
18. 23.
28.
33.
All right, go ahead.
Stand. Draw. Waysona Ride. Draw.
I didn't
Oh.
actually have to do this out of saltiness. It probably would have been better if I just kept those cards, but you know.
Such is life, I guess. Call the cats. I'll Energy Blast 2. Check top 7.
There's like a non-zero chance I actually survive this turn if I had bothered to keep it, but you know, this is basically me just scooping.
There's life, I guess. All right. It's another day rub, baby. All right. Let's go 20. Okay. Swing, counterblast. Call Dayra
Yeah, I'll
and
just
Cat.
take it.
Okay. First, whatever her name is. Second, Cat.
Rip.
Cool.
That was a tragic game.
Yeah.
I like how the only time I can win on this show is when my town is on fire.
Yeah. Worst sequence of draws imaginable.
OT into heal, easy.
Yeah.
Well,
And the next card was my Persona Ride that I couldn't get to. Vanguard.
Vanguard, it's not a lie. Ha. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Follow us at Nexus at Nights on Instagram or TikTok or Blue Sky. Want to support the show? Patreon.com/Nexus at Nights. Follow me at Atlas Novak in all social media places. If you're in LA on the 21st, God, I don't even know if this is still going to be a thing. I'm at Flappers in Burbank, and then on the 19th of January, we're doing a fundraiser for the people affected by the fires. So go look on my social media for that. If you want to buy a ticket and help the people whose homes were burned down or who were displaced by these horrible places, go check that out. How about you guys?
You can find me on Twitter for whatever hellhole that is. Blue Sky at Wiggums 2Gs 2Zs.
You can find me in hell at Plasma Eclipse and on Blue Sky that I haven't posted to yet at Beerus Rudicus.
All right. Well, until next time, I was Atlas.
I'm Matt.
I'm Root Beer's Hands.
And have a good night, everybody.